Pleasant good afternoon. I am Juliet. Yes, as we I came up with a idea. I came up with a suggestion. As we at home, we sit at home. We're in our home, and when you're in your home, you're gonna pray and you're gonna think. So because I'm a person that think a lot, I think about building, I think about life, I think about humanity, and I think about solution. When you have a problem, we have to come up with some solution. So we cannot leave everything onto the government, because we have a notion to think about everything we say the government, but what are we doing? So today I came up with this thought. I said, okay, the Caribbean, I don't know about these big states, and I don't know how the sun operate there. But I'm saying the Caribbean is a place that the more sunshine, more sunlight. So I was suggesting that this epidemic come, but they said this epidemic is it's afraid of heat. It cannot survive in hot place, in hot temperature. So I was thinking about, like, the government, they could make uh something like a greenhouse. Yes. Or they could join two or three containers together, cut them and join them together. And in these infrastructure, if for these thing that you're making, for the container or a thing like the greenhouse, so you use a plastic to make it, you make it in the sun. And when you do it like that, you put beds, you put some beds in there, and you put the whatever need for to put it like an hospital, right? So for these patients that you get that testify, that test and be positive, you you allow them to stay in the sun for the day, so that it will burn out this virus. Because as you said, as they said, the virus cannot survive in the heat. So my suggestion is, make something that it cannot live in, instead of bring these people into the hospital, that the AC not maybe blowing in their department, in that room, but it blowing around them, so the walls are cool. So if you have them in this high temperature of heat, so it will build up the person body temperature. It will bring it build it up, that it fight against the virus. So these are my suggestions. So I wanted to look into it and see what they could do. They could, yeah, make these things. You understand? Because we cannot just sit back and waiting and had a country to come up with a solution. We have to try to do something. You understand me? Jamaican are brilliant people. So come on, great thinkers. We wanted to think and see what we could come up with. Do you understand? This is a time, it's not a one-man thing, or one country thing, or whether look to America or Canada, England. We had to come up with some solution. So if they make these things and put it in the sun, because I watch, the sun is really hot. The sun is hot. And if you make something like a greenhouse, and the heat penetrate through that, and for that person have the corona, a virus, and that and that hit, you understand me? So it could break down everything had to go. Come on, people, let me think. I would mind they try out this thing. Yeah. So, because maybe they wonder how it operates, so those people would not get cold water. You'd have to continue to give them water and liquid substance. You'd have to give them warm or room temperature water in the container. So they continue to give the water. So the heat would have been there to melt the virus, and when they get the water, it would flush in their system. They sanitize right through, and people in there with protective gear to go into to medicate these people. And again, when I say them, what you do, you would not to put it but to carry them to the hospital. You'd have make up a thing in every parish. So so you have that is a place that when they test and be positive, You bring them to that heat. So when it take for 14 days to disappear out of your body, it'll take like 3 or 4 days because they would have already in the heat. The heat would have burn it out. So these are my suggestions. I wouldn't mind to take it up and see what we could do. We cannot wait. This thing is climbing. This thing is real climbing in Jamaica. So, to the authority, the government, whoever, I wanted to watch a video. I wanted to share this video. I wanted to put it together and see what we could do, because if it is heat, we could work with it. And at the end of the day, put the solar light that they absorb the heat of the sun. So in the night, it still have a temperature. Okay. I hope you take it in consideration. Bless you and you be safe now.